PED number 10. Yeah, it's nice right here right now. Real nice. Real pleasant. Yeah, okay. 73 from WA6T, number 10.
KM6 SRR, standing by, listening. Okay, John, we got you. I'm not sure where Mike is. I don't know if there's a contest going on this time, why he's not on or what.
I don't think there's any contest.
Okay, thank you, John. K6MI, KM6SR. I'll give the Big Chief a phone call.
Hey, Rob, go ahead and check me in too, would you? Charlie Echo Fox, 982.
Okay, got you, Daryl. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, Rob, if you copy WB6JNP 107.
719. Let me see. That must be W6OWL. Larry, how you doing?
I'm doing good, but I missed the club repeater net, though. I got carried away. Over.
Yeah, you just didn't want to get out in the old hot shack. I can tell.
Well, what can I say? I got a little bit done out in the back garage, and then I forgot all about. I don't have a clock back there. Is my problem.
Well, we'll have to get that fixed up. But you're checked in on the Bozo Net.
Oh, very good. Thanks a lot, Rob. W6OWL.
73, Larry. KM6SR, standing by.
AJ6PD 1237.
Got you checked in, Tony. How you doing?
Just trying to stay cool, Rob. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant to call you and ask you what frequency you were going to be on Saturday. I was going to try to help you out.
Oh, that's okay. Let's see, when was it? I heard you call in on the mountain repeater, but I was downstairs doing some exercises for my shoulder, so it took me a couple minutes to get up here, but you were gone when I threw out your call sign again. Anyway, I was listening.
Okay, well, thanks for the check-in. I think I'm going to go. Not feeling too good. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for the check-in. Catch you on Wednesday. AJ6PD with KM6SRR. And I'll say 73 for now, and I'll be QRT.
Okay, Tony. Good to hear you. Yeah, we'll see you Tuesday and Wednesday, I guess, there on the Mountain Net, the Aries Net. KM6SR, standing by.
KJ6ZKE.
That must be Mr. Terry, 704. We got you checked in, Terry.
Roger that. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you. I got to give our fearless leader a call here. KM6SR for the 2-meter Bozo Net. Do we have anybody down in the Batesville area that'd like to check in there? Go ahead. Oh, Bozo 61, KB6RQU. You on tonight, Rick?
249 CW.
Okay, John, I got it there. That must be Richard up there, 249, KD6PQ. How about the High Desert, Southern California guys? John or Robert, you guys on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net? KM6SRR standing by.
Bozo 61, KB6RQU.
Hey, I heard a double there, but I did catch old Bozo 61, KB6RQU. How you doing, Rick?
Yeah, getting ready to take a big nap here.
Oh, okay. Sorry to wake you up there, but you know, the net's important, haha.
Hey, Roger, Dodger. Yes, it is, sir. Well, I heard you there. Okay, very good. We'll turn you in. Thanks for checking me in. KB6RQU.
Okay, Rick. Good to have you on there. We've been missing you, but good to hear you there. Thanks for checking in. Anybody else down that way? Go ahead.
KO6, JJO.
I hear KO6JJO there. K6MYC, Bozo 47. Good evening.
WB6JNC.
K6MYC, KO6JDO, 1211.
Is it 1211? Is that the one? 1211? Give me your Bozo number again. I thought I heard 1211 1211. Is that right?
QSL 1211 KO6 JDO.
Wait a minute. I'm hearing zeros. Is it 1211, right? 1211?
Roger.
Okay.
Hey, good evening, Robert. We got you checked in there. KO6JJO, KM6SRR, number 432, over.
Roger that. 432 KM6SRR, 1211 KO6 JDO.
Thank you, Robert. Anybody else down there? Where's John hanging out today?
Hey, KG6USS 831. Bob, how you doing?
There he is.
Hey, John. Good to hear you there. I was wondering what you're up to. I've been hearing a little bit of vertical from you guys down there.
Yeah, I just tuned in a little bit ago. The domestic situation here at the house, so had to take care of all that stuff there. Copy?
Roger and that. Well, thanks for being there. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay. Have you got Ben already in here?
No, Ben texted me about 6:45. He was falling asleep so much he just said he's going to have to turn in.
Oh, okay. Anyway, good evening to you, Rick, KB6RQU. Good to have you in here. We looked for you on Thursday last week on 432, but I guess you forgot, and Rob wasn't here to give you a call, so we missed you. Are you copying me, Rick?
KG6USS 831, Mike.
He may be gone, Mike, and I have some early check-ins when you're ready.
I hear you, John. Take my 47 if you want there. KG6USS, K6MYC. Good morning, good evening.
Yep, I got you there too, Mike. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. You're sounding a little rugged this evening, but I think it's the band. The band's got you sounded like you're under the weather there, but you're better now. Go ahead.
Yeah, probably because I was too far away from the microphone there. But anyway, yeah, I got you there, and, checked in earlier here, so just wanted to say hi to everybody up your way.
Yeah, very good. Who else here for John and the boys down south? Anybody else? K6MYC.
107.
I hear you, 107, but hang on. You called right in the middle of the Southern California guys there, Dane. Hang on a second. Okay. I don't hear anybody else here, so very good. We've got you, Dane. Good evening. And I heard you earlier. I got you written in here. WB6JNP, K6MYC. Go ahead.
Okay, nothing new at this end. Hope everything's well there, and shall catch you later. WB6JNP 107.
Gotcha. I just got in here myself. I was 10 after 7, and I said, I'll just sit down here for a minute and spend about 10 minutes watching the news, and the next thing I know, a phone's ringing. And I thought, oh, I know what this is. And then I couldn't. Apparently, Rob couldn't get through. I kept trying to answer the phone, and the phone wouldn't answer. My finger was so slippery, I guess I couldn't make the button slide anyway. Anyway, so here we are, a little bit late. Anyway, Rob, yeah, you can give me some numbers if you want.
Okay, first off with 711, John, K6MI.
Yep.
Then Daryl, 982, KG6CEF.
Yeah, that's all.
Roger.
Also, Joe, K06 Radio.
And then we had Larry, W6OWL 719.
Roger.
And then Tony, AJ6PD 1237. He had to turn in. He's getting kind of tired.
Okay.
And then we had Terry, KK6ZKE 704.
Roger.
And then K6MI heard CW from Richard up there, 249 KD6BQ.
Okay.
And that's it. I think you're up to date. KM6SR.
All righty. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. I was all ready to go. I had 10 minutes. I was done 20 minutes before sched time, and I thought, well, I'll just sit down here and rest and watch news for a minute. And that was the end of that. I've been trying to go to sleep all afternoon. I couldn't go to sleep. When I didn't want to go to sleep, I did. Anyway, good to hear everybody here. We could be missing a few, WA60YB. I did talk to Kerry earlier. He's still at his daughter's place, so he won't be in here. And I don't know about N6BYH or K6MTS. All quiet on the western front there. About Bill? Oh, Bill's never in here on Sunday. WA68AJ, Mike. I don't hear Mike either.
Hey, Rob, go ahead and try him out.
Somebody way down in there. Who was that? Go ahead, the
All right, talk to you before.
I guess I'm not being heard. I'm only running 1,500 watts. I guess I have to turn it up to 10 kW, guys.
I got you down here, Mike.
Oh, hi, Pat. Put you in there for 58. Good signal.
Yeah, you're booming in here. You're S9 right now. Boy, you talking to John over in Lone Pine this morning. Same thing, man. The signals are excellent.
Yeah, very good. Rob's already checked in, but you can say hello to Rob. Rob, you copy and tap there?
Oh, yeah, you're booming in your Pat. 36TMD, KM6SRR.
Yeah, Rob, good evening to you. KM6SRR, W6TMD. Hope you have a nice, cooler week coming ahead.
Yeah, it actually got a little bit cool last night, so I was opening the windows up and turned on the whole house fan and got it all cooled down. No air conditioning costs this morning, haha.
Good to hear you guys. I won't keep you. 6 PMD.
Okay, good evening, Pat. Thanks very much for finishing off our Sunday here. Good to hear you. Okay, I guess it's time to go to a Atascadero, K6MYC running that direction.
73 Pat, KM6SRR.
Everybody keeps saying but they don't want to identify.
It's like a buzz noise, Mike, so somebody's got something wrong with their system probably.
Okay, well, it sounds just like somebody saying but maybe I'm misinterpreting it. Anyway, I am toward Atascadero, where it's cooler. They did have a world record there the other day, though they hit 100 for some reason. That was a weird day. W6QUI and the KM6EIV, K6MYC, Bozo Net, over.
Okay, Mike, good evening to you. K6MYC and KM6SRR. I've been hearing him pretty good here. W6QUI. Eric is there, but he went out to check his barbecue. He'll be back in a short time here and hopefully check in with you. Things are going pretty good over here. Very cool, very quickly here this evening. Had a cool day, I think, or not, at least not so hot. Okay, anyway, Bozo 1055, and Eric will check in when he gets back. He wanted to make sure the thing wasn't burning anything up down there. K6MYC, W6QUI.
Okay, very good, Ron. Good to hear you. Of course, we'll look for you on Tuesday. Hopefully we'll have some help. Rob can say hello to you, and then maybe I've already got 1044 checked in, Rob. So when he gets here, he's already checked in. Hopefully he'll get here before we leave for Santa Cruz. KM6SRR in the group, K6MYC.
Okay, thanks, Mike. How you doing, Ron? W6QUI, KM6SR. You're sounding good as usual.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. So are you. I heard you when you were probably pointed south, checking LA or something, but much better now. And I don't hear any flutter on you today. No multipass, so that's interesting. Oh, very good. Good to hear from you there, Rob. Eric, are you back in the shack yet?
Roger that, yeah. It looks like you got
Yep, got you good there, Eric. 1044. You're checked in there. How you doing with him, Mike?
He's not quite readable. He's Q3. Good evening, Eric. You're about readability 3 here. But very steady, no change from start to finish, but about readability 3. No worries, we got you checked in. Thanks very much for being there, and hope your barbecue didn't burn up, over.
Yeah, he wasn't copying you, Mike, but Ron can relay it to him.
I said you checked in, and I hope your barbecue didn't burn up. Hello, Eric?
I think I broke him.
Right, yeah, Mike says you're not readable, but he can tell somebody's talking in there. Conditions are down. Mike's down a little bit from normal here, but Q5 here, of course.
Well, I'm pointed where Eric peaked, a little bit north of where I get you for some reason.
Yeah, he's about 100 feet north of me.
Well, I know, but he doesn't always come on the same path.
I know, I'm just kidding you. Yeah, he's probably bouncing all over those hills down there where he lives. So somehow it gets out the end sometimes.
Yeah, the in and out is different for you guys, and we smoothed some butter on the path so you don't have flutter on Rob tonight, over.
Yeah, no flutter whatsoever, yeah. That's amazing.
All righty. Anyway, we'll keep an ear out for you. Hopefully we'll I heard you last week on 1296. I think we made it, and you may not remember, but I heard you fine at 128. That weird heading, that bounce path heading. If you can bounce signals off the moon, we should be able to bounce signals off of mountains, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it should work better. Moon's too far away.
I got you, Mike, pretty good right now.
Yeah, I got you now, Eric. You're up there pretty good with you got the flutter on you tonight, over.
All right, yeah, I was searching for you there, and this is the part you come up the best on here.
Okay, Rob. Rob's probably hearing you even better, too. How about it, Rob?
Yeah, he went down a little from the first transmission, but believe it or not, the high desert guys are stepping on him here for me. Anyway, good to hear you, Eric. Thanks for being there. KM6SR, back to net.
Roger that. Yeah, both of you guys were fluttering there at the end there.
All right, well, we got you now, Eric. It's starting to fade down a little bit, but you're still Q573, and go get your barbecue, and we'll talk to you maybe on Wednesday there. Let's see, KN6EIV with W6QUI, K6MYC heading off to Santa Cruz and Watsonville.
Okay. Yeah, good night. So see you Tuesday. See you Tuesday there, Mike.
Roger, roger. Okay, we should be pretty close here, Santa Cruz-wise and Watsonville-wise. Alpha Foxtrot 6 United. Alpha Foxtrot 6 United. Are you there, Lee?
Roger, roger. K6MYC from Alpha Fox 6 United. Go ahead.
Well, I don't need to go ahead. You're the one that has to go ahead. I've already got you written in here. You're sounding pretty good over here. Did you have a good weekend to work on the DX?
Actually, no. We were expecting some thunderstorms possibly several days ago, and I've been thinking about putting up a dipole for 40 and 80 meters. So I decided to crank the tower down for my HF antenna and do some work on that. And I found I got a bunch of bolts loose on the rotator and a bunch of stuff that I had to mess around with. And so that's what I spent my weekend doing. Routine maintenance. Go ahead.
Oh, boy. Well, that's not routine. You shouldn't have loose rotor bolts already. It's only been out there a little while. You haven't even gone through a winter yet. Anyway, good that you caught it, and glad you got it fixed up there. Rob, are you copying Lee tonight?
Well, I didn't get up that way too quickly. I think I might have him on there. AF6 United, KM6SR. Can you copy, Lee?
I'm not sure if he's trying to contact me or not, but I don't have much of a copy on him tonight there, Mike. AF6 United, back to you, Mike.
Okay, well, he was turning his antenna a little bit slower, so he didn't have it quite on you. We'll try it again in just a second, but in the meantime, let's see if Tom is in there. KW6 Sugar, how about it, Tom? K6MYC in the group. Oh, maybe Tom's out to a dinner here. All right, we'll take a transmission, Lee, and then that'll give Rob a chance to peek on you there. You're very strong here, so it looks like we've got good propagation, at least across the valley for me and you. AF6 United in the group, K6MYC. Go ahead.
All right, Mike. Well, about Tom. Tom was in a digital contest over the weekend. So if the contest is even over at this point, it may still have another hour or two to go. But that's what he's been doing. So I would imagine that he's either still contesting or he's burned out. Doesn't want to have anything to do with the radio for the next 5 hours. Anyway, hope that's enough transmission there for you, Rob. KM6SRR, Alpha Fox 6 United. Go ahead there, Rob.
Okay, apparently we don't have your the magic propagation across the hill there. Rob, he tweaked it, gave you quite a long transmission there, but I guess you didn't hear him. KM6SRR in the group, K6MYC.
Yeah, I peeked on him best I could there. I could tell he was in there, but couldn't read him. He's kind of diffused down on the noise signal tonight there. If you can hear me or not, Lee, AF6 United, KM6SRR.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's transmitting or not, but I'm not really hearing anything. There may be something in the noise level there, but I'm not really picking up too much of anything. Certainly not enough to copy. KM6SRR in the group, I'm going to turn it back to Mike. K6MYC from AF6U.
Okay, let me ask Rob. Do you have the amp on, Rob?
Yep, got it on, and looks like it's sending out some power.
Yeah, well, you're hearing more of him than he's hearing of you. He's got nothing on you.
Well, I guess I could be pointed the wrong way, but if I'm hearing something on him, it's probably pretty close to pointed his way.
Yeah, I would say so. Anyway, it's just kind of a mystery. Maybe Lee's got some noise there tonight. All right, Lee, let you go. And okay on Tom there. It isn't quite 8 o'clock at contest. Well, maybe it's just 8 o'clock. But if the contest was over like at 8 o'clock, like sometimes they are, then he's switching modes, and he may be in here, but then maybe he won't be. Like you say, he could easily be burned out depending on how hot and heavy he went at it there. Anyway, Lee, 7-3, we'll see you tomorrow, perhaps on 6 meters, if you have things up and running. Otherwise, we'll catch you on Wednesday. AF6 United, Watsonville area, K6MYC.
All right, 7-3 there, Mike. I should be on 6 meters tomorrow night, depending on what time it gets to be. Yeah, I should be out there. So we'll catch you tomorrow night. K6MYC, AF6 United, 7-3, everybody.
Okay. 7-3, Lee. Well, I think usually it's going to be somewhere between 8:45 and 9 o'clock before we get to you. But sometimes I get the antenna over your way earlier than that, so you never know. I try to start the net pointed north, but sometimes I'm picking up people while I'm going north, and then I get you. 7-3, AF6 United, K6MYC, now going into the Bay Area. How about the Bay Area? KD6SOK if he has no noise, or WB6JNN.
How about KA6UYH?
Okay, big strong signal from you, Chris. KA6UYH, 1226?
Roger, 1226. Hey, I missed you guys on Saturday. I came on, well, maybe I was a little bit too late. Maybe that's what happened. It was about 9 o'clock, so I figured maybe you guys had already shut down.
No, Saturday? No, we were here at 9.
This is 40 meters, right?
Yeah, well, we were going.
Wow, maybe I couldn't hear you guys. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of noise on 40 right now. Well, in fact, all the bands seem to be a little bit noisier. Interesting. Okay, because I was on for a little bit, didn't hear anybody, and then shut it down. So.
Well, I'm just trying to think. There was some herky-jerky times on Saturday. People took off to do something or grabbed a phone call or something. Generally, as I recall, I was there all the time, but I might have had to stop I know I had to stop Sunday because I left my phone in the bedroom, so I was off for a minute. I think other people were talking. I think Saturday we had a couple of people in, KB6SSN, a new guy up in Auburn. Phil was not here, WB6GGY was not here, but KB6TT in Oregon, KB7TT was. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just write it off to maybe you were tuned to 147. I did that one day. I called for 10 minutes and nobody came back. Then somebody came up and said, Mike, do you know you're on 147 and not 137?
Hey, it happens, but no, I was on frequency because I definitely looked at my VFO. But all right, next time I'll leave it on a little bit longer then and see what's happening. Yeah, because those stations, if the guys were in Oregon and Auburn, I should have been able to work them or hear them. So with my setup. So all right, we'll try it again.
Yeah, it seemed like I was on talking to various people on and off at least up until almost 11. I mean, it was a real late one, but I can't remember when it goes from one day to the next, and we had so many different things, and lots of people in there this morning on 40. We had 4 or 5. It was a good discussion. Anyway, I guess we will not hear you on 6. We did not hear you last week on 6. I guess you still have the antenna on the ground there. We had reasonable conditions, and I could rotate the antenna, and did, although everybody seems to be having a lot of power line noise at this end of the summer. We all need to have a good rain and wash the dirt off the power lines.
All right, well, it must be those insulators that are arcing up there. But anyway, all right, that sounds good. Again, we'll give you guys a try. And yes, 6 is still down. I beefed up my studs in the house or in the garage, so now I need to mount the mast. So hopefully next weekend I can get the mast mounted up and then take care of that and start building the vertical again. All right, anyway, sounds good, Mike.
All righty. Good evening to you. You might stick around. Maybe you can help me with somebody that I may not be hearing here. I don't hear Jim tonight. That's unusual. WB6JNN, but he may pop in yet. Let's see. AF6, AB6FR. How about you, Stan? I don't hear Stan either. That's rare. WB6WNI, you, Gary?
Well, I'm here, Mike. I'm here, 1090, but Jim did check in, so he checked in before me, so I turn it over to JNN. Jim did check in.
Yeah, I popped in. I said pop, and I gave my call sign, Mike, but I guess I got covered up.
I didn't hear it.
Well, same power. Well, close. I was about 2 dB less power.
Well, that's weird, because you're louder than anybody right now. I don't know how I missed you. But anyway, we got you. That's the main thing. And did you get a chance to do any flying this weekend?
No, it's been a struggle this week. Things have been a little crazy around here, but that's okay. I did make some contacts on various satellites, and that was nice. But I got interrupted on almost all of those satellites one time or another.
Okay, you got something tinkling in the background there?
Yeah, it's my phone telling me there's a satellite going over.
Oh, okay. I figured it was in your shack there, but you never know. I thought maybe it was in my ears here. All right, very good. Good on working the satellite a little bit. And we didn't do much ham radio over the weekend except Saturday and Sunday mornings on 40. I shouldn't say that. I did get on early in the morning, and I worked the African boys on the long path both days. And then worked a little bit in the evening, but it was really rough going in the evening because the static crashes were S9 plus 10. So that was my noise floor, S9 plus 10. It's hard to work good DX when the band's like that, but I managed to have a few contacts anyway. So that's what we did over the weekend, ham radio-wise, is just piddle around with 40 meters a little bit. All right, 7-3. Let's see, Gary, back to you. And what was on your schedule for this weekend? WB6WNI, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MYC, WB6WNI 1090. was 100% gardening, including bringing out a chainsaw. Yes, that's the kind of gardening I was doing. Chainsaw, and took some basically weeds that had turned into like trees, and I said, I'm too lazy to use a handsaw, so out came the chainsaw. Always fun, but otherwise nothing too exciting as far as radio. I was just going to say, Jim, I've never heard you louder. You're doing 20 over 9. And then over to Chris. Chris, 40 meters is always noisy. You just have to be at the mercy of the band to see if the stations come in louder. They did this Saturday. They were coming at S9 noise level, but the signals were 20 over. But it is always S9 around here. I don't know what's going on. And I don't think you can get away from it. Anyway, that was it for my weekend, Mike. Hopefully 6 meters is passable. It's a bit noisy, but we got good ears. Anyway, back to you, Mike. K6MYC WB6WNI.
Oh, so you worked somebody on 6?
You're going to laugh. Yes, I worked K6QFO on 6, a quarter of a mile away.
Oh, that's rare. DX, particularly if you guys were pointed opposite and working each other around the world.
Long path.
Long path.
Yeah, well, he bought another radio, and that's what happened. He was testing it.
Oh, he's got to use it on the Bozo Net here.
Well, I saw him in person, and later on we tried 6. I told him that's basically all the HF I do, and I don't get it. Maybe 8 o'clock's too late for him.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway, fine and dandy, Gary. Let's see. What happened to Stan here? Stan, are you in here? AB6SR? That's unusual not to have Stan in here.
I think he's down in New Mexico.
Oh, is he on trip somewhere?
I believe he talked to me a couple of nights ago, and that's what he told me.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's seeing a relative or somebody, a daughter or a kid, somebody down there. Very good. Well, I'm sure we'll catch him when he gets back there. Anybody else in the Bay Area for the Bozo Net, please? Come now, K6MYC.
Kilo Echo 6 Quebec Romeo, Bozo 177.
Okay, I hear you, Gary, but light. Let me get the antenna a little bit more in your direction. KE6QR. Good evening, K6MYC. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mike. K6MYC and Bozo Net. KE6QR checking in. We're also checking into our packet net on 145050 with station checking in all the way from Oregon by relay through the different stations there. Anyway, good signal tonight, and thanks for letting me join in.
Yeah, no problem. You're readable. You're not bodacious, but I did have to move the antenna. I'm almost at 300 degrees for you, so quite a ways from where I was pointed. The guys that I worked that were here before you were all Southern Bay Area type of people. So I didn't have to move the antenna much above 80, 280. You're at 295 or almost 300 here. Anyway, good to hear you. And hopefully you had a reasonable weekend. Did you do any contesting? There was little bitty contests all over of all different kinds. Over?
Negative. Just took care of chores and family stuff this weekend.
Okay. Well, I did a lot of weeding. We had a very cool temperature-wise, and we were overcast most of the time. As I was working today, the last hour that I was out pulling weeds, the sun finally came out. But it was quite cool, and I was kind of tired from pulling weeds, but it wasn't because of the heat. I was just tired of crawling around on my hands and knees. All right. Good to have you in here, Gary. Thanks much, and we'll see you perhaps on Wednesday. KE6QR or K6MYC, over.
Okay, thank you, Mike. 73s. Have a good net.
Thank you. And KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, are you around there in Daly City, Mike?
K6MYC, KB6WSC.
Yeah, big strong signal tonight. Like you're in the room with me. What did you do?
I don't know. It's not that foggy here. It's cloudy, 56 degrees, but I don't know. You sound pretty good too. You're way over S9.
Yeah, very strong. Okay, well, good. How was your weekend? Trying to stay warm and put your woolly long pants and a stocking cap on, all that?
No, we didn't have to do that. We had sunshine here for a couple hours at least, but I puttered around the house and the yard and the cars and just did your normal weekend stuff. But I don't know. I got a sharp pain in my leg, so I gotta probably go to the doctor.
What's that all about? Did you twist a knee or something?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just pain from the hip down to the knee. So you go figure.
Okay. That's a weird one. Anyway, hopefully it's nothing long-term. Hopefully it'll just wear off after a few days there. Anyway, good evening to you, and beautiful signal for a change. We'll keep an ear out for you. Of course, looking for you on 1296 on Tuesday for sure. 73 KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening, Mike and the group. 73, thank you. KB6 WSC clear.
73. Okay, anybody else before I move it 10 degrees and pick up N6RO? Anybody else in the Bay Area, please? Over. Very quiet. Okay, N6RO, N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC, over. He must be worn out from contesting. N6RO, N6 Radio Oakley, N6RO, or W6WSS, K6MYC. Okay, I give up. How about you, John? KD6WVL, over.
K6MYC, KD6WVL, 1179. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Boy, you're nice and clear and strong. I don't know where Ken is. Maybe I might have caught him in the kitchen or something there. I'm sure he'll pop in here in a second. You're good copy here. Let's see if Rob's got copy on you tonight. Rob, how are you doing with John over there in Modesto?
Well, I think I got him pretty good. I heard him really weak, so I tuned down where I usually find him. KD6WVL, KM6SRR. How you doing, John?
Hey, doing good, Rob. You're sounding good. Good signal there. KD6WVL.
Roger on that. Thanks for being there. Thank you, Mike.
Not quite north yet, but
hey, thanks for the contact, Rob.
Roger. 73, John.
Yeah, there's two people, one at least that I can hear talking underneath you, John. I don't know who that is. Might be the Clear Lake guys. QRZ, who's in there? Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, Bozo Net, over. Is that Clear Lake? Clear Lake, N1 PPP. Is that you, Dave? That's weird, because they were talking right underneath you, John. Anyway, we'll let you go, and maybe I can move an antenna just a little bit and pick up a couple of the new guys over there. Okay,
winter, and so I want these things secure. I'm tired.
You're talking now. Who is that?
Hang around at night when I'm laying on my bed. So I am trying to secure things as best I can. So I beat up the side of the house. We're in the garage here, and then eventually we'll mount them out to the other side up to the E, and then tie it off at the E as well. But I don't know. It's a lot of work, and I'm getting older. I'm not as driven anymore to get this stuff done.
Can you hear them, Rob?
Yeah, very, very weak, but I was trying to peek on him.
have somebody rag chewing like that and then just not giving any calls, and I don't recognize the voice. It doesn't sound like Dave, N1PPP, but it could be. Qers head, Bozo Net, check-ins, please, 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 check in, we hear you.
WB6ISO.
Hi, Dennis. Did you hear the people chatting on the frequency here?
Yeah, a little light there. It didn't turn the antenna that way. It got primarily down in your direction there, so I'm not sure what that was.
Okay. Do you have anybody else this evening?
Yeah, I do. I've got a few here that contact me and ask me to get checked in here. First of all, we do have a Kent K606 and number 160. We have also N1PPP Dave 327. Let me take a quick standby. I want to see if Dan is here.
336, and that station's talking again. Let's see if we can identify who it is.
4x4 off the bed, and it's about 2 feet into the bed, you know, which is about 6 meters up against that. But everybody's saying don't do that because the wind loading factor on the antenna will put too much stress on the 4x4. So I have to come up with something else now too.
Hello, radio. We hear you. Identify K6MYC Bozo Net.
All right, well, maybe I need to turn some power down.
Hello, who is that?
It's KA6UYH, Mike. We didn't think we were disturbing you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're coming in the wrong direction here. You're very loud. Okay. Yeah, you might want to move off frequency or something there because you're pretty darn loud. Thank you, Chris. KA6UYH, K6MYC. Back to you, Dennis.
Okay, very good there, Mike, and a very pleasant good evening to you again. This is WB6ISO, where we leave off here. We'll just start over from the beginning. K606 160 would like to get checked in. Got N1PPP, of course, 336, and N6TNI. Where is he? I missed him. I've lost him somewhere. Good God. I got all screwed up on my list. He's over here. Holy moly. Anyway, I'll get back to him. I know he's in there somewhere. He asked me to check in. I just forgot his Bozo number right offhand. And we got N6BX, Larry. Oh, man, I lost my darn list somewhere.
I know the numbers anyway, 132 and 782.
Yeah, thank you much. I'm really not organized too much. I do have a question for you really quickly. Are you still running any of the swap net, that part of it, people have things up for sale?
Well, we always mentioned it, but we don't have anything particularly going as far as the swap net. It's just part of the Bozo Net, over.
Okay, well, for those that are listening, I'll make it short and sweet, and that way if anybody has any particular interest or whatever, the first item that I have is an ICOM 970 Alpha. It's a full satellite radio, 2-meter 440. It's loaded with all kinds of good stuff. Call for more information on that. That's a 2-meter 70-centimeter satellite all mode model. It's the 970 Alpha, okay?
Yeah, ICOM 970, got it.
The other item I have is the ICOM IC910H. That is also the all mode, 2-meter 7-centimeter. That's the predecessor to the 970, ICOM 910 Hotel.
Okay. And give me your email address so I can pass it on if anybody's interested.
Yeah, I think I lost you momentarily. I have a few couple more if we could go ahead and put them on there if you want.
Put who on there?
Okay. Also, I have a Mirage 2-meter amp, rated at 30N, 160, 180 out. Also a Mirage, the UHF amp, that's a 30 and 100 watt out. And the last item I'll give you is the ICOM 706 Mark II-G. This is with the 18100 automatic antenna tuner separation kit. And all these radios are in pristine condition. And for more information, they contact me either email or phone. Phone number area code 916-991-2331 or email cobra66@att.net. Over.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to get the phone number again. Rob, are you copying him?
Top of the roof. I'm getting a little bit older. So.
Yes, but his email went too fast for me.
Well, how about the phone number?
Okay, I'll repeat one more time. Email Cobra, C-O-B-R-A, Cobra, like the car, Cobra, 1960, Cobra 66, at att.net, over.
Okay, that was 1960 Cobra at att.net?
Yeah, Cobra 66 at att.net. Phone number, area code 916-991-2331, over.
Okay, I got your phone number, Dennis, for sure.
You better repeat the email again. I don't think you have it. It's Cobra 66. Yes, Cobra 66, right?
Yeah, Cobra 66 at att.net.
I don't remember having the noise floor that high.
You get that, Rob?
Okay, yeah, I have Cobra 66 at att.net.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, Roger, Roger.
All righty. Where'd the radios come from, Dennis?
They're all my personal radios here that I had, and just a lot extra that I don't really need. And I thought somebody might be able to put them use. Because a lot of people like, 2-meter and 440-32, and the radios are loaded. The 970 has the built-in power supply, high stable crystal system, all the options that you'd want in it. The only other option available for that radio is a 1.2 and the general coverage receiver, if you can find it, that covers from 50 to 905 megs.
Okay, I'm sorry I missed this. 50 to what? The general coverage receiver covers from what?
Yeah, there's an option that's for the 970s. A 1.2 is an option if you find that module that goes in it. And also they have a general coverage receiver module that you put in that radio that covers from 50 to 905 megs continuous.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so there is a 1296 module for it, but you don't have one.
No, this particular radio, I have 3 of them. This particular radio does not have that module in it. It does have the internal power supply, so you don't have to run off the 12 volts. It's a 110 volt power supply built in. And I think you're familiar with the 910H, are you not?
Well, I've never had one. Dennis, why don't you check in on 1296 if you have all those 1296 radios?
Say again, please.
Why don't you check in on the Bozo Net on 1296? Over.
I don't have the capability. None of the radios I have the 1.2. They're optional for those radios, but none of the radios have the option of the 1296, and any of them I have at the present time. Over.
Oh, I got it. I thought you said you did have it. Okay, got it.
Okay, and now the 910H, you're familiar with that one, right?
No, not really.
That is the predecessor to your radio that you're running right now. That gives you the 2-meter 440, and the optional on that is a 1.2, 100 watt output on your 2-meter 75 watt on UHF. The one option that you have with the 910 over the 970, that tape pause does not interfere with any of these radios.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, really. I had 3 of the 970 or the 7, whatever that new one that you were running, and I had the 9700. I had to get rid of them, but I couldn't use it up here. That tape pause is so bad, it wiped 432 completely out. But it does not affect the 910H or the 970.
Well, that's weird. I wonder how it gets into the 970 if it doesn't transmit on 432, how does it get in there?
Well, these radios, they transmit on 432, but the receiver part of it and everything else, you'll hear the little pop-pop. You hit the noise blanker and it takes it out completely. It's just a complete different radio than that new, the one that you're running right now, the 9700. Yeah, it doesn't, I'm this 970 Alpha, now it does not affect it at all.
Yeah, okay. I hear the pop-pop here on my noise blanker on my 9700 takes it out, but maybe it's so strong where you are you can't, it overloads it.
No, somebody says it's a different defined something radio. There's a difference on that newer one versus the predecessor, the 910. It has something, I don't know, somebody with more technology than I have could explain it, but no, you could hear it. You definitely could hear it on the radio, but when you hit the noise blanker, it just takes it out. You don't have any problem at all, no issue with it.
Okay.
Anyway, there it is, and if anybody has any interest in looking for radios or whatever, call me, email me, and we'll discuss the situations on them. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate taking the time, and hopefully everything was done fine for you.
Okay, well, good luck with it. Rob can put it on the note that he sends down to the Southern California guys. If you could do that, Rob. Did you get the model numbers?
Yeah, well, we're fighting.
Yeah, sort of, but it'd be best for him to email it to us.
Can you email the items to Rob?
Yeah, I certainly could. If Rob sends me an email, I'll have his email address, and I'll be more than happy to respond to anything that he would like to. Rob, you got my email address. Just drop me an email of some sort, and I'll send any information you wish down there. Over.
Okay, Dennis, I got to look and see if I got your email on the Bozo list here.
That's Cobra 66.
You know, it should be anywhere from about 60.
Yeah, just like the automobile, which is parked in my garage. I have a 1966 SC Cobra 427 that's parked in the garage.
Okay, that's the email. Yeah, Cobra66@att.net.
That's it.
100%.
Okay, Dennis, we'll do.
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate taking the time. Everybody have a very, very fine good evening. WB6ISO 73 for now.
All right, Dennis, 73, and try to check in on 432. You haven't been there lately.
Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'm sorry. I apologize for being late on that. I had company come in, and, you know, they take precedence over some other things. But anyway, I'll certainly try to do that.
Yeah, well, they should take precedence over the net. There's no doubt about that. Okay, 73. Let's see if Darren is in here. KJ6KFB. How about it, Darren? No, Darren. Let's see. Let me go to Redding, as long as I've been pointed that way for a long time here. Redding should be hearing me. Redding. KD6 Sugar Whiskey. Or NKO6HS, K6MYC, Redding, over. Okay. Got your 145. They're fluttery and weak, but we got it. Thank you, Rich. 145, and we'll take a standby and see if I hear Jerry in here. You're readable as far as a check-in, but not conversational. Hi. KO6HS, Redding, K6MYC. How about it, Jerry?
I haven't worked you for a while, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to do it. And once again, get KO6HS, K3, like I think you turned it over here. We're out here, you took a fade there, but we're out here, 230 with Omni, over.
Chris, I'm still copying you guys pointed towards Sacramento there. Maybe you could slide off frequency there. You're just solid as a rock in here tonight, Chris. KO's KA6UYH, K6MYC. Apparently he's talking to somebody local I don't hear, and apparently doesn't hear me. Holy cow. He's been solid the whole time, Rob. I don't know if you're hearing him, but he's just pounding in here on me from the Bay Area. He's the one that you don't even hear him.
Yep, I don't hear him.
Isn't that weird?
Well, there's a lot you can overcome, but dirt's not one of them.
Yeah, but I'm not even pointed toward dirt. I'm pointed toward Sacramento, and he's still Q5 in here.
Yeah, I've got dirt in my way, so that's what I can't overcome.
Towards Sacramento?
No, towards Chris over in the Bay Area where his signal's coming from.
Yeah, but I'm pointed toward the Bay Area. I'm hearing him on backscatter. I'm pointed...
Not hearing him.
Okay, well, it's just a weird phenomenon tonight. I've never had this problem before with him. And he turned the power down and he said he must be running 10 watts or something. It's just got a path. All right, how about, let me see, I'll try again for you, Jerry, if you're in there. KO6HS, we've got interference coming from the Bay Area, so I couldn't tell whether you were in there or not. Try it again, KO6HS, Reading, K6MYC, over.
Roger, I don't know what happened. You all of a sudden came up there. We got a good signal on you now. KO6HS230. How do you copy down there, over?
Yeah, now you're Q5. Good to hear you. KO6HS, K6MYC. We've had a little cooling trend down here and a couple of days of heavy overcast. How was your weather up there, over?
Well, it's gradually cooling off. Gradually cooling. It gets very, very much cooler this week. Had some clouds, a little bit of cloud cover, but not too bad. They're talking about possibility of a little bit of rain, just a little bit in the coming days, over.
Yeah, okay. We haven't had any here, but it's rained around us. It's rained in Coarse Gold and some other places right around us here, but we haven't had anything. We had a few sprinkles, but nothing that you would call rain. Just a couple of droplets coming out of the sky, but it should have rained because it was heavy overcast, so there was a lot of water up there. It just wouldn't let go of it. Anyway, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. Good signal, and I'll shoot it back to Rich. Maybe he's up now, too. KD6SW, to take it with KO6HS, K6MYC. How better? Any better now, Rich?
Yeah, the signal come up a little bit there. You were quite a bit stronger there a few minutes ago, but it's just the way things are tonight. Anyway, I can copy you, 25, KD6 shortwave, KD6 Scotch whiskey.
Yeah, okay, Scotch whiskey. I was laying in bed and I couldn't think of what the term was you used for Scotch. I was thinking of sweet whiskey, sugar whiskey, whatever. Scotch whiskey, that's what it was. For some reason, your call sign was going over and over and over in my head, and I was thinking of other ones like, how about slender women?
Well, that's the ones I kind of prefer. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can come up with. In fact, there's a line of beans out on the market there that are S&W. Those are mine.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of cans with S&W on there. All right, 7-3. Good to hear you. And maybe one of these days we'll hear you on 6 meters like tomorrow night. 73, KD6SW and KO6HS, K6MYC. I hope you get some rain.
Well, I hope so, too. That would be a pleasant surprise. 6 just has not been all that great. 73, KD6SW.
73. Okay, KR6MR. John, are you in here somewhere? KR6MR, K6MYC?
I most definitely am. K6MYC in the group. KR6MR, Bozo 759. Good evening, Mike.
Good evening, 759. We got you. Good signal. Missed you on 1 or 2 days last week, but I think you had things going and doing repair work on your stairway or something there. Anyway, sounding good tonight. anything exciting over the weekend happen?
No, nothing really too exciting. Cooler temperatures were well accepted. Very, very happy with that. Today's high was only 85, and it's already cooled down to 75, which makes for a nice evening.
Yeah, it does. Our evenings have been nice here as well. And I worked outside. For a change, I was able to get outside, and the temperatures were far enough below 100 that I got out and did some very, very necessary weeding. I filled 2 big garbage cans full of weeds just in a small area that I'm trying to get under control. God, at this time of the year with a little watering, it just goes nuts. I weed, and a week later I got to go back and weed the same stuff over again, but the ground is softer. Anyway, I'm winning, but it's an uphill battle. 7-3, and we'll see you tomorrow night on 222 and 6 meters, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. KR6MR, I did not hear Darren. Did he give you an indication of what's going on tonight?
I have not heard from Darren at all. Nothing from Darren. Yeah, let the creek rise a little bit. We can use the water high.
Yeah, for sure. We haven't had any yet here. We could use a little rain. I noticed my trees, my oak trees, my big oak trees that are hundreds of years old have almost lost all their leaves. They're so dry. So they're hurting as well. 7-3, John, we'll see you tomorrow. KR6MR or K6MYC.
Okay, 73, Mike. I head on up to Nevada. KR6MR back to tomorrow.
Okay, is there anybody else in the sound of my voice, Sacramento area? QRZ Bozo Net before I go to Nevada. K6MYC.
Did I hear N6RO?
I do not hear N6RO. Is he calling?
I did.
There you go. I can come back your way. We called you. And we called you and WSS, and we did work KD6WVL, but nobody else over your way. Good evening. How are you?
Doing okay. Got a lot of sleep today, which I really didn't need. K6MYC and 6RO, both 835, high temperature 86, cooling down pretty well throughout the next week. Dinner is going to be shrimp wonton ramen, Japanese soup. And we pulled around in the Kansas QSO party for an hour and a half yesterday before the first session shut down at 7. And that's about it, N6RO.
Okay, very good. I understand there was a digital contest on also. Did do anybody or any of your group get in that one?
No, especially me. I don't do that.
No, you don't, but I thought the other guys would. Tom, KW6S, was in it all weekend, I guess.
Yeah, okay. No, nobody used this station. I think some of our guys were on, though.
Yeah, okay. Well, I just wondered. I don't do it either.
In contesting, unless it's an FT-only contest.
Yep. All right, well, look, we'll see you tomorrow on 222 and 6 meters. Look forward to that. And, of course, 1296 the next day. 7-3 for now, N6RO, and I'll go to Nevada, K6MYC. Anybody else in this direction before I go to Nevada?
Right.
KO6JPU. Jake hasn't shown up for quite a while. We had KN6NFO in Sacramento the other day. Is he here? Sean, are you here? Sean is not here. Okay, I'm going to go to Nevada. Here we in Nevada. We got N7 Victor Alpha Zulu. We got KD6BQ, KE7UQL. Perhaps others. Go ahead, Eric. I don't hear Eric, Richard.
K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249. Good evening, Mike.
Good evening, and I moved the antenna a little bit more your way. You want to give a call to Eric and see if he's there? I wonder, it sounds like his station's not really put back together right since he had the fire warning.
Yeah, I don't think he took it down, so I think it's probably all right. You were down a little bit when you first called me here, but we'll give Eric a call. N7BAZ, KD6BQ. You out here, Eric? Mike is calling.
N7VAZ, 1193, over.
A solid copy now, Eric. Good signal. Welcome back to the life of the non-fire living, over.
You copy, Eric?
Only parts and pieces. I've got a high noise floor.
Okay, he said welcome back to living without the fire.
Much better. Thank you very much.
What? He must have a terrible noise floor.
Yeah, you're way down right now too, Mike. But yeah, Eric has a loud noise floor, over.
Well, I'll hit things a little harder here. Maybe I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that give me a little more punch there? I don't know about the compression on this radio. I haven't changed anything for ages. But we could probably get a little bit more out of the amplifier here. Anyway, good to hear you, Eric, and thank you. And I've got you checked in already, Richard. But good to hear you. And yeah, well, I wasn't pointed at you when I first called. I was pointed toward Eric. Eric is usually a little bit west of you, about 4 or 5 degrees, and then you, and then go a little further for Daniel. There is a difference between you guys. Sometimes it's overwhelmed by signal strength, but there is a difference when I have to squeak for every little bit here. I got a cat meowing at me for some reason. Maybe he's challenging the raccoons out here eating dinner. I got all kinds of wildlife here tonight. Okay, let's see, Daniel, are you hearing me? KE7UQL, K6MYC, and then we'll get Rob in here. Did you guys have a storm?
Negative. We had some rain on Friday, but been clear ever since. A lot of QSB on your signal tonight, Mike.
Yeah, there is, but I turned over toward Daniel, and it always drops you down, over.
You had QSB even while you were pointed at Daniel there. I've been listening. So anyway, I'll give him a call too. Are you out there, Daniel? KE7UQL, KD6BQ. Nothing heard from Daniel.
Yeah, that's unusual. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, it's extremely unusual.
It's only 8:40 here, so he should be around somewhere here. Anyway, maybe he'll check in before we're done here. Anyway, good to hear you. And let me shoot it over to Rob, and maybe Rob can stir up Daniel's signal there. KM6 Sugar Radio with Eric, N7VAZ, and KD6BQ at least, Rob, K6MYC.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I was hearing Eric very slightly. Couldn't quite make out what he was saying, but I knew he was in there. And how you doing there, Richard? Got a good copy on you. Daniel, KE7UQL, where are you at? KM6SRR?
He might have fallen asleep. Like I did. I was 10 minutes late for the net, Richard, because I fell asleep on the watching TV there, waiting for 8:30 to come and 7:30 to come along, and I went right on by, over.
Yeah, you're up on a peak right now, so you're pretty loud. Yeah, you missed Eric on 432 last week because you were here early.
Well, I think we got him checked in, but I never heard him.
Yeah, because, you got here before he got here. So, anyway, you got a good signal right now, and Eric's probably able to copy if it stays up. Oh, where'd you go?
I'm here. I thought you were standing by for Daniel or Eric.
So I figured while you were up on a peak, you could give Eric a call.
Okay, and 7VAZ, I come back in here, Eric, if you're still there, and see if Rob can hear you. Over.
K6MYC from N7VAZ at 1193. Good to hear you.
Yeah, good evening again. Rob, did you copy that?
I could just tell he was in there.
Okay, it's not quite good enough for Rob tonight, Eric, but good to hear you. Thanks for checking in, and good to hear you on 432. We got you checked in. I think you came in a little late, but somehow we ended up, I think you got on the list somehow. Over. Anyway, he's having trouble copying me.
Yeah, he said he's got a high noise level. You got a lot of QSB, so when you drop down, I think he loses you.
Yeah. All righty. Well, we'll call it a night. I guess Daniel isn't going to wake up, or if he's not there, he's maybe broken or something. Maybe he's still contesting. There was a lot of contests over the weekend. He might have taken something down so he could put something up for the contest. So we'll look for him tomorrow night on 222. 7-3 for now, Richard, KD6BQ in the group, K6MYC, 7-3.
Yeah, very good, Mike, 7-3, and we'll look for you tomorrow on 6. K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249 in Nevada, 7-3.
7-3, big loud signal now.
7-3, Richard, KD6BQ, KM6SRR.
7-3, Rob.
Okay, I don't think I missed very many in the Bay Area, but maybe AB6SR, I'll be home by now. I'll go to the Bay Area, and you can go down and get Porterville, and then I'll follow.
Roger, KM6SRR.
You want to go up 5 for a few minutes there?
Okay. Let's see here. AB6SR, Stan, are you around this evening? AB6SR, K6MYC, looking for late checks or missed in the Bay Area, please. Check in, Bozo Net, over. Nothing heard, I guess. Oh, that's right. He said he's out of town. Okay, K6KLY is the only other one we might have. Okay, down to Porterville. Well, let's stop at Santa Cruz here and see if KW6S is here. KW6S, are you done playing around with this contest crap? KW6S, K6MYC, over. Nothing heard. Here we go.
KE6BK, Eddie, you on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net? KE6BK, this is KM6SRR with K6MYC, standing by. Eddie, KE6BK, you on tonight?
KE6BK or anybody down south? Maybe Ben woke up, N6SWR or KE6BK or KE6VG. KE6 Vegetable Garden, K6MYC. Anybody? Late checks are missed in the southern San Joaquin Valley. K6MYC calling and listening. Well, K6MTS, you're the last one to check in. Are you here, Matt? Mark? No Mark either. I guess we're done, Rob.
Yeah, looks like that. I've got only 35 tonight.
Yeah, well, a lot of people contesting, I guess, and other things. It's a little light, but who knows?
K6US.
Oh, well, did you have him checked in, Rob?
Yep, I got he and Brittany, and then Candace and me.
Good evening, Aaron. I didn't hear you earlier, but good evening, good evening.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just troubleshooting an interference problem, so I got everything discombobulated at the moment, but I'm here, K6US.
What are you having interference from?
From my backup power controller, it's causing some interference on 2 meters, and so I'm kind of relocating things farther away from the radio. I think I've figured it out, but yeah, I have an automatic system here that switches between my power supply and a battery, and it was causing a little bit of interference on 2 meters.
I'll be darned.
The thing is, when it's working, if the power goes out, I don't go off the air.
Well, that's always nice.
At least that's the idea anyways. Alrighty, well, I'm going to keep putting this thing back together. I still got to hook my 220 back up. K6US, 1079 and 1100.
7-3. See you tomorrow night there on 222 and others. K6MYC Bozo Net. Last call before we pull the cork. K6MYC Bozo 47. In Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo, closing the 432 the 2 meter net on August. What is it, Rob? What day is it?
August 30th, half the day. Let's see, all day and half the night.
Okay, August 30th, 2026. Good night, all.
Okay, 73, Mike. K6MYC, KM6SR.
Yeah, good night, Rob.
And good night, Aaron. You're hanging out in the background there. K6US, KM6SR.
Yep, I'm here, standing in the closet.
I wonder if the old professional sandbagger's there. K6MI, are you still on, John?
Okay, I'll be around. K6US.
73, Aaron.
Okay, see you tomorrow night on 222. Rob, K6MYC going away.
73, Mike. KM6SR, going QRT.